This was written for me personally by a cool friend of mine a couple years back. And it was very, very cute because the lyrics, you could tell he took time and he took like tracks. It was a cute track and everything. But I like the lyrics. And shout out to you, bless you. It was funny because we were friends for just a short period of time, and in that short period of time, like after the fact, like he would have been a great what candidate as a mm, as an example of how you could be really cool with a person, but deep down they have too much things going on to where they could actively be there for another person. Because I guess like I made him realize that there was more of him that needed to be, worked on. So shout out to him, and that was a great song. Hopefully he's continuing on with his talents because he's talented. It's just, life's circumstances and also how things could look one way until you get deeper into it and then you realize, hey, I ain't prepared for this, right? Yeah. So this brings me to my tree frog, my other animal. Yes, I have a tree frog. He's not like the turtle, not like the turtle. He's more like the salamander, who I always like refer to as a chameleon, but he's just a salamander. Cute, right? But yeah, this is the tree frog. And the tree frog is one of those beautiful, attractive, like rainforest, exotic animals. But the thing you have to realize is that the bright colors are actually a warning. The bright colors are actually a warning to, yeah, might be poisonous. So you see, you have to be very careful when things on the surface look very good. You have to take your time. That's why you have to like take your time with things. Do research. And when that's why when readers say a reading, they actually mean that after you leave from us, you should do some research because those are clues and guidance. So, yes, free will means you guide yourself just like free will brings you here to this page. Good morning and hi. Today is the 12 Zodiac day, Tuesdays and Thursdays, of course. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays are generals and specials because I like the sign. And I was just going through it. It's air, then it's what? It's air, then it's water, then it's fire, then it's earth. Air, water, fire, and earth. So that's basically how the four cycles go: air, water, fire, and earth. No, the three cycles: air, water, fire, and earth. So yeah, the tree frog reminds us that things can be wonderfully beautiful and exotic, but you also have to be careful because things could be poisonous. Which brings me to Spanish fly. I don't know why that just came in. Spanish fly. Oh, somebody's messing with someone of Spanish descent. That might be a bruja. There are a lot of brujas here, unfortunately. But see, this is the thing you don't know because nobody's going to run around with it. Good morning. Nobody's going to run around with it. So just be careful. All those exotic things you like, They play with things too. You think it's just the domestics. No, 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 it's international, hon. These things come from somewhere. So, yeah, that flex might not be a flex. You might be flexing on yourself. Like, yeah, there's definitely a brouhaha in the mix. Okay, so be careful with that. You'll end up a frog. Okay, so let's go. Psalms 26. That's what I was talking about. The symbolers. Okay, let's get this because it needs to be clear. Sometimes your dissembler does not look like a dissembler. Sometimes your dissembler looks like a friend, it looks like family, it looks like a lover, it looks like your kid. That's a dissembler. Um, yeah, that's why they come up with all these different names and handles because sometimes you are not aware of what you're sitting in the room with. Good morning. Howdy. Yeah. Okay. And do it big, big. Grastuche arigato. Um, hello. Danka. Happy birthday! You should not be on here. But happy birthday either way. I'm hoping it's 21 and not 12. Okay, so happy birthday, happy Thursday. Happy project day. Make sure you know what? Fun fact. Yesterday I like took so much time doing my errands that I usually do in the morning. I didn't end up eating my breakfast, so I ended up eating like 7 Oreos before I left because I'm going to juice because those Oreos what. But they saved my life because they drew blood yesterday, and the amount of blood she drew, I was like, oh my gosh. She was like, "Are you going to pass out?" No, I was like, because I had cookies. I had cookies for breakfast. So that saved me, but I definitely we definitely had Chipotle yesterday for dinner because that was a lot. And Alex had a great day yesterday as well. This boy tried to eat the whole entire pot of curry chicken. I made curry chicken with string beans and rice, jasmine rice this time, not parboiled rice. And he tried to eat all of it. I'm going to send the last little bit to school with him in his bento box so that we can get rid of it because I want to cook something else different. I got a taste for some red beans and rice, so bear with me. All right, so Psalms 26 this morning, and then we're going to go into gold pink foil. Up, vitamins, vitamins, vitamins. You're already down with ashwagandha. Pollen, bee pollen. Now, I don't know if anyone is allergic to bees or honey or whatever have you. Please don't take my word for it. Ask your doctor. Good morning. Bee pollen is great for some of us who have allergies that have a lot to do with dust and things of that nature and environmental situations. So, bee pollen is good. You should take bee pollen if you can, if your doctor says it's great for you. Also, olive leaf extract is good for some of those that can tolerate it. It's great for absorption. It's great for hair. It is an antiseptic as well. It kills some germs, okay? It also kills some parasites. That's awesome. And if you can't get to the olive leaf, for some of us who can bear things for just a few seconds because we know that it's healthy for us, olive oil, a tablespoon or two of olive oil, not every day, just as your body tolerates it. That helps. Don't take my word for it. Ask some doctors. Okay, so yeah, trying to get on to the thing because, and all my animals are just looking at me, and I'm like, okay, I've even got my little hummingbird here. Nice, airy, makes me think of the wings. Thoughts. Yes. So here we are, a Psalm of David. Judge me, O Lord, for I have walked in mine integrity. I have trusted also in the Lord. Therefore I shall not slide. Examine me, O Lord, and prove me. Try my reins and my heart. For thy loving kindness is before mine eyes, and I have walked in thy truth. I have not sat with vain persons, neither will I go in with dissemblers. I have hated the congregation of evildoers, and I will not sit with the wicked. I will wash mine hands in innocency, so will I compass thine altar, O Lord, that I may publish with the voice of thanksgiving and tell of all thy wondrous works. Lord, I have loved the habitation of thy house and the place where thine honor dwelleth. Gather not my soul with sinners, nor my life with bloody men, in whose hands is mischief, and their right hand is full of bribes. But as for me, I will walk in mine integrity. Redeem me and be merciful unto me. My foot standeth in an even place. In the congregation will I bless the Lord. Amen. Yep. Good morning, and happy birthday to those who have a birthday. Yes, I will not go in. And by the way, I do say thank you to those with generous donations. I do appreciate it as Alex and I go through this time of rebuilding, uh, as a single parent, you never know what comes up, as the pressure goes on. But I refuse to fold. I'm going to do what's best for myself and him in the long run. So, with that being said, let's get on with it. And good morning, good morning, good morning to you. All right. How's everybody doing this morning? That intuitive message was funny, right? Like somebody's literally about to get turned into a frog by some beautiful woman with dark hair. Not unless she's bleached it, but she speaks Spanish, or she's of Spanish descent, and yeah, she'll turn you into a frog and you won't know because you're so turned out or pematized or dematized. Yeah, they're going to do it and you're not even going to know when it's happening. And they're going to say it straight to your face. And they'll feed it to you. And you'll eat it and won't know what it is. So be careful. Not trying to fearmonger out here, but there is somebody specifically doing someone wrong that actually does practice that stuff. Yuck. All right, so anyhow, I'll keep praying. The Key to Tarot is the book that you should have if you have gold foil tarot. I know they have a gold deck. I have the rose gold deck. So good morning, Alex. Get off the camera. Get off camera. Let me go fix him up. Let me get you together. Come on, let me put you in some shorts. Hi, handsome. Good morning. We're back. So, good morning. I had to go put some clothes on the boy. The loves. All right, so we're doing all 12 signs. I have not decided where to start off yet. So we're just going to shuffle and see what comes out to see what sign we're going to start off with. We're doing the whole 12 signs general. Keep in mind, this is for entertainment purposes and therapeutic guidance and just a little bit of footsteps, a little bit of steps to go through the day to make our day better and optimize our fun time. So the sun has come out, so we're going to start in Leo. Good morning, good morning, good morning to you, and happy birthday. Hello, 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 hello. hello, 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 and goodbye. Hello and goodbye. Hello and goodbye. Oh, Leo, Leo, Leo. You popping out this morning. Okay, the tower. So something's changing big time. You're leaving, you're ending, or you're beginning something. This is a tower moment. Actually, usually tower moments means the end of something, the end of a train of thought, the end of a relationship, the end of a job, the end of the way of thinking. The end of something. Something is coming to an end, Leo. Good morning. All right. And then we have the Three of Pentacles, which means that there needs to be a collaboration as these things come to an end. Make up your mind. Quiet contemplation is the Hanged Man. Quiet contemplation is the Hanged Man. As something comes to an end, you need to make a great collaboration as you could go forth. And there are 5 cups, which means that someone is unattached at the end of this. So someone's going to I don't want to say a bad breakup, an awesome breakup, because they've discovered that they should be single. And that is great. So if you have a little Leo in your chart, you are clear. Okay. Closure comes from the inside, not from the outside, especially when you know what happened. You already have the answers you need, so you don't need closure. You need to go and get some space, clear it up so that you can get ready for the next rodeo. And hopefully, the next rodeo is your last stop. Wherever you are, be it in business, be it in family, be it in relationships. You do want to have all your ducks in a row. So as things come to an end, make sure you're going into great collaborations. Make sure you take your time and contemplate before you decide. And there is a great single life coming for you, or if not in the near future. Alex, can you go that way if you want to be a boy off camera? Yeah, you can go in my bed. Right, off camera. A boy. So, yes. So, if you want to be single and unattached, that is a healthy way to do it, Leo. Go forth and be great, big cat. And don't get on anybody's clearance rack, because when love comes for you, you want to be ready to abort everything, leave everything, and go forth with your love. So, my hopes out for you in your divine union. I hope you get the best. All right. Okay. Going forward, Leo. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you. Good morning. Leos, have a great morning. Happy birthday to those who are having a birthday. Leo, we just talked about you first, and you came out as the sun, and we were talking about how things have to come to an end, a great neat end, tie it up in a bow and go for it, because the single life is ideal at this time. Thanksgiving will be great. You'll make your own plate, or your auntie will. And then you won't have to worrying about if somebody put something in your food. So yes, single life should be good. If you are attached, make sure you're not living a single life in the relationship. But something's got to come to an end, okay? You're at work? Southwest is my favorite airline. God bless you. I need to travel soon, but not right now, okay? Right now, it's not too safe. At the moment, it's too many things going on, okay? So I'm going to let me know when it's safe to travel. Grazie, arigato. Good morning. Ah. Hi. So, yes, after Leo, we're going to go to Virgo. So, if you're a Leo Virgo cusp, this is for you, Leo Virgo. So, we just did Leo. Now we're going into Virgo. Good morning and happy birthday. How is everybody doing? Leo, I hope you go forward and be happy. So, next we got the Ace of Swords. We've got the hand and we've got the sword. This looks like a boy hand. So, I'm going to say we're talking to a male Virgo. But if this is a female Virgo, she is in her masculine, okay? Because this hand looks pretty rough holding this sword. Nonetheless, it's holding it up to the hilt. So let's see what you got going on, Virgo. All right, good morning. And we've got the moon, which is intuitive. Something's being eliminated and thought of deeply. Okay, so as you hold the hilt, you're eliminating something and you're thinking of something deeply. Knight of Wands. So you have to control something and you have to be courageous about what you're controlling. So what's going on with you, Knight of Wands, Virgo? I think we should pull more cards. And then we've got the Wheel of Fortune. So there are things coming up in which are turning. The wheel is turning. It is now coming towards the end of the year. So this is the time to take control of your life circumstances, Virgo. We have the 4, so so you need to come to some kind of balance as things are illuminated and take control of the situation in order to bring forth fortune. And I've done 6 cards for you, Virgo. So the Page of Cups, in order to get to your fresh perspective, you need to take control and not leave anything to chance. But the issue is, okay, for the high vibe in Virgo, this is a great and ideal situation because they're in full control. They have all the facts. For the low vibe in Virgo, there's a tendency to try to take control and be obsessed with control to the point where you lose control. So that's for you, Virgo. Have a great one. Don't overdo it. You don't want to lose control by trying to be in control of everything. So if you can't control it, let it go. Let it go. It's healthier in the long run. You don't want to end up in the hospital because you couldn't control something that doesn't have a controller. Good morning. What's wrong? What's wrong? Oh, he wants to be a part of the reading this morning. Hi. Your tablet is downstairs. Your tablet downstairs. I'm telling you, it is. Turn the light on. Go downstairs and get it. It's in the kitchen. It's in the kitchen. Why you want my tablet? Go get yours. Go get yours. I usually concede, but go get yours. Okay, so Virgo, after Virgo, we're going to, it's Libra. It's Libra right after Virgo. Good morning, good morning, good morning. There's Libra right after Virgo. Go downstairs and get your tablet. It's in the kitchen. No, downstairs. Go downstairs and get your tablet. It's in the kitchen. He's acting as though he does not understand, but he does understand. Oh, you're on the wrong page. Your granny's on another page or wherever she is. She's not here. Good morning, good morning, good morning. So Virgos, get control of yourself and you can't control nobody else, but also, if you are in the North Node as a Virgo, it is the ideal time to take control of your life. Everything should go according to plan. Okay, thank you. All right, so that was Libra that we're going to do now. Hello and good morning. Happy birthday to my Libra Scorpio cusp. We are having a great Scorpio time in a Beaver moon, which is the Taurus supermoon, and retrograde is over on the 9th. Okay, cool. Sub-Sharana 5979. Everybody give a shout out to some old person called Sub-Sharana 5979. Definitely give this person a shout out. It's at SUBASHRANA 5979. They speak very nicely over there. I don't know what's going on over there. Maybe they're terrorists. I haven't the slightest. What if there's a group of gang stalkers? I don't know. Or people just attack pretty women because they can't have access to them. I haven't the idea. All right. So here we go, Libra. So we've got the Two of Swords in the reverse. And Libra, we're evening out. We've got another set of twos. We have the Two of Cups in the upright. And then we've got a Five of Cups. All right, so you have a lot of cups. You have an offer, although it's a undecided offer. It's a confusion offer. It's actually a blind offer, which means that you don't even know what you're offering. You're just like poking out. You're just offering. You're sending out offers. This looked like some homosexual type stuff. I ain't even gonna lie. This looks like some homosexual type stuff. Hide your apartments. There are some people that are looking for places to stay or just somewhere to get comfort, even though they've earned no comfort. So for the high vibing, there might be an offer. Make sure that this person is equally yoked. And for the low vibrant offer, lock your door and turn off the lights. Don't let them in. They're never gonna leave. They're gonna make maybe one or two payments toward the bills, and then next thing you know, there are gonna be excuses, coming up short, all sorts of stuff, especially if this person has kids. I don't know what to do. Yeah, I wouldn't do it. But for the high vibing Libra, just make sure they're equally yoked and everybody knows their roles going in, okay? That's what's up. If I had $1 for every morning that a hater got on, I'd be a billionaire. Okay, I would. Trust me. All right. So, Libra, that was yours. And happy birthday to the Scorpios. Hi, hi, hi. Good morning, everybody. Welcome in. Hi. How are you? Glad you're here. And we just did Libra. And we said Leo needs to probably go and be single, healthily single, so that they can be ready for the next rodeo. And now we're going into, after Libra, we've got Scorpio. Let's go, Scorpio, the passionate one. Let's go into passion. Hi, Scorpio. Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. Happy birthday to those who have a birthday. Kisses to you as well. All right, we've got the star, Scorpio. So, yes, still birthday season. Still birthday season for our Scorpios. We've got the star. You are a main character, okay? Disrespectful. Okay, you are a main character. That's me talking about what's in the chat. I'm looking at the chat. It's funny. So, then we've got the 8 of Pentacles. So someone is working hard on their pentacles. Okay, Scorpio. So Scorpio, you are giving main character energy. You are the star. You are giving. It's something about your birthday season that's you're like doing your big one, okay? You're doing your big one, okay, Scorpio? And you're working on your pentacles, you're building, you're hard at it, and it's wonderful. Perseverance brings about the best rewards. And then boom, death and transformation. This is good. Whatever it is, it's big, and you're about to do something big. It's transformation, it's transformative, whatever this is. You're leaving from one level to the next level. It's called quantum leaping. It's something that is amazing and it happens. This is a great time. It's pivotal. It's like we're in Scorpio season. You have the beaver moon. You have retrograde, like going out, and it's almost like all of this makes you a magician all together. It's like the Sorcerer's Stone. I don't know if you know about like Harry Potter or whatever, because I'm such a nerd. It's like the Philosopher's Stone and the cloak and everything. It's like all three things all in together. So I'm going to show you your cards, and you could feel the luck coming off of them. Star. The worker, the quiet worker, the contemplative worker. You see how he's got everything lined up? got this one last one to work on, but he's making sure the details are etched out, right? Then we've got death. And it doesn't look like a bad death. This means that you're triumphantly closing out one situation and you're going into the next. So not only is it a happy birthday, but it's a congratulations and a kudos to you. Somebody stepped up their game this season, and I'm all for it. Let's go, Scorpio. Hey, 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 hey. Good morning. Happy birthday to my Scorpios. Thank you very much. And also thank you for the donations. I have left the I'll be leaving the contacts, the Cash App, and everything in the description box. In the email, be sure to be careful, be gentle with me because I do not respond to weird messages. Okay. And let's go, Sagittarius. All right. Card popped out. Three of Pentacles, which is collaboration. And since Thanksgiving is coming, most Sagittarius, they love to have a +1 when they go because they like to have that person when they go to dinner and when they go to family gatherings, because what better is to keep people from asking questions if you have your own person, right? I started at Leo and I'm going to end at Cancer. Okay, so yeah, 3 is collaboration. So Sagittarius, you might meet your crew, your soul tribe, or you might have already made a collaboration and you already know who's doing what, who's cooking what for Thanksgiving, and who's dressing, or you have plans coming up. Okay, Sagittarius. So we have more cards to pull for you. King of Cups. Okay, so you're going in as the boss. So maybe you're cooking, maybe you're taking control of Thanksgiving. Okay, everything should be in rotation. That's nice. So if Thanksgiving is your responsibility, definitely make sure you collab, make sure everybody knows how to clean, food safety, make sure that these people don't leave you with all the dishes at the end, because that can make for a very next bad Thanksgiving. So then you've got the Tower. So, okay, so at the end of this collaboration, maybe you may not do Thanksgiving again because it's all bad. I'm not even gonna lie. It's a collaboration, okay? We're getting it together. This is November. Whatever you're collabing with, it might be at work. You guys might be doing a potluck or whatever. So, make sure you know whose house, what's going on in everybody's house, because some people are not that clean. Then we've got the King of Cups. So maybe you're coordinating it. So do your best to come up with ideas to keep everybody safe. Food safety, that sort of things. Gloves, extra gloves, sanitizer, that sort of thing. Carry out dishes. Don't let people bring their own Tupperware. Get those like styrofoam things and make sure you get them an appropriate size so that people don't try to take your whole dish home. And that's for like at people's homes and at work. Like, people are weird. Okay, so that and the Tower. So make sure you keep, because Sagittarius will will toss everybody out and cuss everybody out and everything in the matter. So make sure you avoid a Tower moment by keeping everything cool, and don't blow up on people, because Sagittarius can be very precise, and try not to be too judgmental. All right, Sagittarius. So this is your reading this morning. Sagittarius, you got to be gentle with Sagittarius, because Sagittarius will not be gentle with you. All right. So good morning, and happy birthday to my birthday people. Good morning, Capricorn. Good morning, Capricorn. My Capricorn is like, lady, I need your attention. So I'm going to hurry up and get through this because my Cap is it. I have been doing laundry since about 2 o'clock this morning. I'm almost done. I just put comforters in. When's the last time you washed your comforter? I try to wash my comforters every 2 months because you don't want to have all those germs adding up. So yeah, But even during the summertime, because I use comforters all year long, so I definitely like to rotate my comforters. Definitely. You still up here trying to get my tablet. We're not getting it. I'm so sorry. You didn't listen. You have to listen. Thank you. All right. So we're going into Capricorn. Four of Wands. Trying to balance out the situation. All right, Capricorn. You're very, very stoic and you're very thoughtful. A lot of people don't understand. A Capricorn is very, very thoughtful. It's just that they get so thoughtful that they stay up in their head and they never come down to visit you or even say hi. And then we've got the King of Wands, which means that it's quiet control, contemplation, still stoic. The King of Wands can be like that because he has a thing about control. So try to balance that out, Capricorn, because these situations and these holidays and with our current social climate, you'll have a heart attack. So drink lots of water, take your baby aspirin, and try not to try to control things too much. You know, we just left with that from Sagittarius. Control is a factor, and a lot of us have those alignments in our chart. And the thing about control is a lot of times the only control we have is with ourselves. So if you don't control yourself, you can't, don't even think about someone else, okay? Just don't do it. All right. So we've got the Page of Swords, which brings a fresh perspective. So hopefully I said something that can help you or something has helped you in the last few days, or it will be coming in the near future where you'll get a fresh perspective about this controls thing and you'll be able to cut off the source of the issue. Whatever's giving you the issue, try your best to control yourself. The situation will correct. And that was for Capricorn. And after Capricorn, we've got Aquarius. Hi, Aquarius. Good morning, Aquarius. I'm in celestial love with an Aquarius. I still think the person for me has Aquarius in their chart because I have Aquarius in my chart. And it's going to take one to know one, okay? I'm a weirdo. Weirdo in a great way. It's just, I have a different way of thinking, and that old regular book everybody else is learning from wouldn't do anything with me. Imagine someone to keep calling you something that you're not and expecting you to respond. Like, if you don't go somewhere, anywho, after Capricorn, we're doing Aquarius. What's the first letter of your real name? And I'll think about responding. Aquarius, good morning. Hi, Aquarius. Hi. Are we creating this morning? Are you being creative with your creative, wonderful, very, very eclectic self? Because I'm eclectic too. All right. So we've got the Nine of Cups and we're almost there. Okay. Queen up. No. I didn't say it. Where did the Queen come from? I just said Nine of Cups and then I said something about Queen. Someone's saying Queen, calling Queen, or thinking about a Queen. Someone's Queen. It's just Queen. I don't know what happened. Okay, so there's a Nine of Cups. And someone's almost there. They have everything. It's substantial. And they're just waiting for just one thing to come and make a perfect picture. But honestly, they're actually sitting pretty nice. They're sitting pretty good. And that's an Aquarius. They have good resources. They have good thoughts. They have a good environment, good home, not toxic. Look single. Let's see. Temperance. Oh, we've got a really pretty cool Aquarius here that has resources even tempered, or at least working on it. And yeah. Hi, Aquarius. How are you? Happy birthday. And we have the High Priestess. So this represents a very high vibing Aquarius who is looking like a good bachelor. And sorry, this might make someone blush. Does this say BJ? Are you just not ready for love? Just like that will keep you so that you can stay single and steady? Because look, I'm not gonna lie, an Aquarius is like that. They just need a little pick me up, and then they just need a little pick me up, and then they're back to business. So Aquarius, just you're cooling. It feels like you're cooling. This energy feels so cool. So Aquarius, stay cool. If you're going to be cool, happy birthday to you. Stay wonderful and eclectic and creative. And yeah, this Aquarius looks single. So yeah, you see that eye wink. Yeah. So this is 9 of Cups. Pretty with all your resources, looking good. Temperance, which means that you've definitely got everything on glaze. You're cool. You got the poker face, but you've got the heart of gold. You just are holding on to what you got. And then the High Priestess, which means you don't mind giving up a little bit, but you're going to hold what you got. You're just chilling. Single is all right for you right now. And for the ones who aren't single, you're not looking for anything. You're good where you are. You're sustained. You like it where you are. And that's good. A satisfied Aquarius is an even tempered Aquarius, and they are very creative. So shout out to my Aquariuses this season. All right, so we're going into Pisces. Good morning, Pisces. Good morning, Pisces. Woo! It's human. Good morning, Pisces. Good morning, Pisces. My actual hair is, I dyed it dark. It's a dark color. It's not black, but I dyed it. And it's maybe an inch or two shorter, but it's very, very thick. So I'm not going to be fighting it. But I will soon. I think I should give it some air. And but it's like so puffy and natural. Oh, I can't wait to show it to you. It's cute. But I like all the colors. I love all the colors, and it's less damaging to do it this way. So yes, I love all the colors. And good morning and happy birthday to everyone. And I like that reading I did for Aquarius. Holla. It doesn't have to be an Aquarius specifically. It's just a planetary alignment. It's a charm. It's a thing, okay? For those who know, they know. All right. So this is Pisces reading. And why are we still binded, Pisces? I always get this 8 of Swords for Pisces. What's going on? Why are you binded? The 8 of Swords means a swift decision, blind decision making, and a swift cut. You have to be able to, this is impulsiveness, the blindness. And then there's Judgment. And then there's the Emperor. So quick, swift, fast judgment. And you gotta, it's like ripping off a Band-Aid. God, I wish I wouldn't have mentioned the Band-Aid. I allowed the nurse to put a Band-Aid on my arm after this. And I should have let her put tape because it's easier to get tape off. I feel like I might strip some of my melanin off if I take this Band-Aid off. That's how secure it is to my skin. It hurts when I try even to tug at it. I'm just going to wait until I take a shower and put a bunch of soap on it and see if it loosens up, because this don't feel right. It feels like I'm going to be pale once I take this Band-Aid off. No, I'm not doing it. All right. So for Pisces, we've got Judgment. This Eight of Swords. And the blindfolded, she's binded. So whatever this decision is, it is tying up everything. Judgment is coming. Judgment, this means that a decision needs to be made either way, or this person is under judgment and karma is happening to this Pisces. They've done some things, and what's done in the dark does come to the light. So maybe this represents being stuck in the dark, but now it's coming into the light, and there's karma. And the Emperor, that might be the person actually coming down with the judgment, or this might be the Pisces passing judgment on themselves. Either way, they made the decision, so now they've got to stand in it 10 toes down. All right. So whatever decision this was for Pisces, they went through judgment, karma, and they've got to take it. Binded by the decision, blinded by your decision, going under judgment, which is karma, and having to stand in it because when you made the decision, this is how you made the decision. So this is how you got to take the result. 10 toes down. Yet blinded by the light. He was blinded by the light. He was blinded by the light. Blinded by the light. Oh, 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 oh. You know what? I need to be in the front of a rock band. I've got some wailing to do. That's like one of my favorite things to do. Like, they're just as good as the vocals are just as good as the lyrics, because you get the, like, it's the emotion that comes out, right? Yeah, I do. I yodel. Yole, 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 yole. Yeah. Maybe I should have gone to Canada. Yole, 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 yole. I used to do that a lot. Watch cartoons and stuff, especially like Bullwinkle, Rocky and Bullwinkle. Oh, the childhood memories. The 80s were the best. You had helicopter parenting. The parents who, just as long as you weren't bleeding, they could just call and send your older siblings to come beat you up real quick, and you'd be scared, so you'd stay in the house. Flip side of that, those damn older siblings came home with kids they didn't want to babysit either. So shit, there goes your childhood 3 times. And you end up a pseudo parent, and you're not even a parent because you're not really allowed to make decisions, but you got to make decisions. Jesus Christ. No wonder oodles and noodles and cable, or what? No wonder oodles and noodles and Kool-Aid became like the thing. The thing. Oh, yeah. He's determined he's going to stay until I give him my tablet, because he doesn't want to go downstairs and get his own tablet. God forbid that happen. Wow. It's dead. You got to go downstairs. That thing is dead. I didn't charge it. Want to know why? Because it's mine. Anywho. All right, so we did Pisces. We're going into Aries. Fire. The unpaid babysitter, right? Who wants to get paid in Captain Crunch? More abused because you tore up the roof of your mouth. And then they put you in front of Freddy Krueger or Michael Myers, and then you're jumping like 6 feet away from the bed because something's going to grab your feet. What did we have for Scorpio's reading? I think Scorpio was good. Scorpio was a star. Scorpio, this is Scorpio season. I think Scorpio's doing great. Happy birthday. Right. And then they be getting all of these daggone get bills in your name and you ain't even, and look, and you got to turn off the lights. Had I known what I'd known, I'd have said, "These my lights." Happy birthday. Saturday morning cartoons. Oh my goodness, the marathons. Ooh, I used to get beat up doing Saturday morning, Saturday afternoon kung fu. Older siblings, boy, they bet not never go into a nursing home. Oh. Let me stop. I'm a little petty. I can see me taking a hearing or two. You hear me now? Woo, she's a dark one. Anyway, Aries. Let me stop because you know I got some stuff to do with them. I got some get back to get with them. But you know what? I'm just gonna write it all down in the book. And when they run out of steam, I'm gonna sit beside them and say page 1. And that's going to be the messed up. I'm just gonna let you hear all the bullshit you did. I ain't wiping nothing. Aries, Aries, Aries. I'm having a ball. Page of Wands. Oh, look at this dapper gem. It's look. I like the feather. I like the hat. I like the pivot of the head. I like the tip back. I like it because you know what's funny is I work in a nursing home and the siblings are the biggest advocates. Yes, I'm going to make sure I call the nurse to wipe you up, but I ain't doing it. I'm reading you stories of your misery in a kind voice because nothing is more punishing than the truth. I ain't wiping nothing. So the page of wands for the Aries, tipping back, dipper, quiet, contemplative, but also mischievous. Looks like a thought is in that head. Not only is there a fresh perspective, you have a fresh plan. So this is a wand. So this is control. This is manipulation. So Aries, you have a plan, a plot, something, a scheme, something manifesting in your head of sorts. So hopefully it's a good one because it looks quite charming. It looks charming. Hit that bell and call everyone. Right. Doop, 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 doop. I'll go stand at the nursing desk. Hey, I called y'all. Hey, I called y'all. They will put me out with a wheelchair. Aries, the fool. So yes, you have a plan. There is a plan. There is a plot twist. And the fool, which means that it's fresh, it's new, it's exciting, it's innovative. So Aries, you have new plans arising. Hopefully that's good. Yeah. And then we have the 3 of hearts, which is either ecstasy or agony. So whatever it is, it should bring you pure bliss and felicity. So go forth, young one. Flutter, flutter, flutter. Thank you for subscribing. We've got to talk about these plans. I plan on stealing the end of the plug. No, one of the prongs on the plug. Maybe the wide one, the one that keeps it in there. And I think my brother shaves. So I'm gonna figure out how that's gonna work. I've got it. But you know, they've done so much. I think just writing down the deeds, and I've got a picture of somebody's. Never mind. I'll save that. Oh, so sinister, my friends. Okay, so Aries, you have a fresh perspective on a new plan. It is nice, it is refreshing, it is innovative, and it brings you pure bliss. So carry on, carry forth, go forth. The force be with you. I moonlight as a Jedi when I sleep. I'm not as short or green as Yoda. But I'd like to think I'm kind of funny looking when I wake up. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, well, good morning and thank you. And you're welcome. I hope I helped you and I hope I have more words in the future for you because why not? We should definitely look out for each other if we can. All right? You laughing. I'm serious. It's diabolical. The things I think of, I think this keeps me centered so that I know that karma can come from being bad. But, I do have a list, a naughty list, and I think I should take coal every Christmas. Wrap it differently. I'm going to spray it with peppermint spray. So, we're going to go over to Taurus. Bullies, my bullies, how are we? How are we? Yes, we should. My bullies, my bullies. This knocked all my cards. Who I piss off this morning? I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. He ain't making no eggs, so I don't care. It's time for eggs this morning. I don't care. Garden season to come back. Ooh, what you planting? I actually got some basil growing. And it's doing good. It's just I have to remember to keep putting water in it so it doesn't dry out. But I need to transfer it to a bigger pot. I'm thinking about getting a garden tower. Awesome. I'm thinking about getting a garden tower. I was talking to somebody the other day about getting chickens, but you got to get 2 of them. So I'm still thinking. And I really want to move. I don't know if I want to move and then decide to set this up, but I think I can do the garden tower. I don't think I have to worry about that. I can do the garden tower. I got some lettuce, carrots, steak tomatoes, and cucumber seeds, and I'm going to start soaking them so that I can get ready to make some food, make my own food because it gets expensive. I can save a few dollars with that. Get the green stalk. Bet I'm going to make sure I get that. Matter of fact, I'm going to write it down. I'm going to write that down because definitely I love vegetables and I always that's one of the things I always got to go and get. 7 chicken and oh, you have a dream. You have a dream. I love that. Your goals definitely. Happy birthday to anyone whose birthday and definitely green stalk. I'm going to get the green stalk definitely. Yeah, definitely. Quail eggs are very healthy. I like them. They have a different little gamey taste, but garlic never hurt anyone. Garlic and lime salt never hurt anyone. So yeah, definitely. Thank you for that. Taurus, you're grounded earth, 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 earth. You have a Taurus. If you have a Taurus, you have a great partner. They can be quiet, have a cool, stoic demeanor, but they are like deep wells of emotion. So yes, shout out to you and your hubby. All right, Taurus, let's see what you got. Ew, I like it. I like it a lot. You have the 9 of Pentacles. And guess what your husband is holding? I lied to you not. What's that on his hand? There's your husband in the garden with all of your guys' crops and stuff. And even before you look, you've got all these. Look, this is your garden and it's your husband. Enjoy your harvest. This is harvest season. This is your garden and this is your husband. I'm doing Taurus. You are abundant. You guys are abundant. You guys are blessed beyond blessed. This is wonderful for you. Up, and then we've got the 5 of Cups, which means that you're not done. You're not done. 3 cups down, 2 cups up. You're up. Everything is up. You are doing wonderful, Harvest. Make sure that when you go to the produce stores, make sure your crops are definitely dusted and everything, and go forth and make sure that you keep those little pesties out of your stuff because you're going to need it. You are absolutely blessed. Oh my gosh, you are goals. I pray, oh my goodness, for better crops next year, bigger crops, money, everything. Oh, and that your neighbors come and they donate money so that you can keep growing. Ah, that is amazing. Absolutely. And the Queen of Cups, which is a nurturing, wonderful figure who knows exactly how to line those columns up, how to water, how to probate. Oh my goodness, you guys are giving me goosebumps. I've got goosebumps. I love you all's energy. Keep doing what you're doing. You are a great example. You are raising the vibration of the world. Keep doing it. We love you. We definitely love you. And God loves a great union that brings forth more. Your union is blessed. You guys are already on Solomon's Island and you are enjoying the fruits of your labor. Lots and lots of love and gratification to you. You guys are a great example to the world. Love you. Yes. What do you need? I'm coming. Okay. All right. So now we've got Gemini because Taurus was beautiful. Your husband husbands the land. He husbands you. He husbands the environment. And that's what we ask for. I love it. You've got eggs. The quail was on this card. You see the quail on your husband's hand in the garden? And all of your pentacles, that's all of your crops. Times 9. You guys are doing good. I'm happy for you guys. I'm genuinely happy for you. And if you're not my friend that's here and you happen to also have a Taurus husband or a Taurus spouse, your Taurus spouse is able to invest a lot into you because Tauruses, that's what they do. When they care about something, they invest in it. They do. They do. So blessings to you all. Blessings to you all. I am happy about your union. I pray that it continues to go this way every day. Things are not always perfect, but shoot, by the time you finish working through the garden, you've worked it out. Okay, you've worked it out. Honestly, like it's nothing better than bringing in harvest to know that you've put in the hard work and you guys have tangible things. That is wonderful. Ah, it's amazing. Thank you, Amanda. Hello. Good morning. Thank you. Thank you. Good morning and love and light to all my wonderful, wonderful subs and the ones who haven't subbed, because guess what? You're invested somewhere and that's cool. The fact that you're here is great with me too. Absolutely. Have a great morning and happy birthday to the ones who have birthdays. Okay, so now we're getting to Gemini. So now we're in my thing. So hopefully I don't beat myself up. Let's get this shuffle pretty good. I usually don't try to take my energy, but I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. How are you? We've got the Queen of Pentacles and it was upside down. So let's read into her after a minute. The Queen of Pentacles, that is money. That is tight. That is tight. That's money. Okay, let's see. King of Swords. Am I upside down? Let me see the next few cards. Yeah, I'm upside down. So maybe it wasn't supposed to be that way. I'm like, what? Queen of Pentacles in the upright. She's good. She's nurturing, but she's still holding on to that pentacle. She's still looking at it, and she's very intentional about how she spends her coin. So this is the Queen of Pentacles. You're welcome, my dear. The Queen of Pentacles. And then we've got the King of Swords. Remember, I'm supposed to turn. Okay. King of Swords in the upright, ready to cut something off. So whatever this is, whatever this Gemini is duality, and it is showing me the Queen of Pentacles, intentionally spending, and then it has the King of Swords, who's sitting in the upright with the sword ready to cut off anything that is a bad decision. So then we've got the next card is the Chariot, so it's fast moving. So Gemini, you're on the move, okay? Oh goodness, Uncle Donnie, don't be on here because he's a Gemini too. I don't want to encourage him to do anything else right now until I catch up at least. All right, so Queen of Pentacles means they're intentionally spending money. I know he's just here. They say hello. Are you gonna say hi? You gonna say hi? Come over here and say it, and then say God. You see it? He said hi. Okay, so we've got the Queen of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles is he wants me to charge up my tablet instead of charging up his own. Give me a second. I need to take him to his tablet. Come on, let's go. You don't listen. One, two, three, four, five. Hit enter. I guess it's because the kitchen was dark. He didn't want to go in there. Okay. So yeah. So we've got the Queen of Pentacles, intentionally spending money. King of Swords, making sure that the decisions are great and they're precise because, hey, you've got to abort any decision that makes you lose money. Okay, Gemini? We're watching our money because Gemini moon is in December, and for most Geminis, we like to travel during that time of year, or we like to go into hermit mode and get a bigger perspective. So the Chariot is fast moving. It's not always a vehicle, it's a mindset. Keep pushing. We got a lot to do. This is our year 2026. It was 2020 from 25 to 28. Geminis have a lot to do. Let's make this run the good one. All right, so Cancer, good morning, Cancer. Happy birthday to those who have Cancer in their charts and are also Scorpios. Cancers are having a pretty good time. They're actually right running up. Good morning. They're running up with Gemini. Actually, Cancer and Gemini, what it was, Cancer, Gemini, and there's another sign that's basically doing the same things right now, and we're getting these things done. I'm doing fine. Hopefully you're doing well too. So Gemini, this is a great time for you to move forward with all your projects. Don't worry about having all the things. Make sure you just keep it moving. Gemini is great with movement. We are great thinkers in action. Hello from Georgia. I actually got him the big one, and I got myself the small one so that he could feel like he had more. You think that works? No. And he's back. Give it here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And he knows how to do it. He just always brings it to me. I have to be included. I suppose one day I'll be upset when he does not. I did do Capricorn, and Capricorn had a bit of a stoic kind of reading. I want to say Capricorn was back in like the 40s, the timestamp in the 40s. It wasn't that bad. It was kind of dry, but yeah, it was okay. You guys are going good. You just have to make sure you keep things in perspective going forward, and control is a big factor. All right, so Back to what I was saying about Cancer. I'm going into Cancers because Geminis were already fast moving. Just keep pushing. Your goals are coming. All right. Ooh, so okay, Cancer. Cancer's also stacking that dough. Quiet contemplation, working very hard. This is what Cancer does because they've got the gift of gab. So if they've already got the work done, they're going to talk you to death. It's funny you say Cancer and Gemini running together because I've always made a joke about my temper and say, hey, I don't think. Look, I'm telling you, Cancer is like a gangster crybaby, right? And Gemini is a mutable sign, so we all that at the same time, which is very hard to understand for some folk because they're not that complex. So a Gemini can go from genius mode to what you need a dummy. Yeah, I said it the way it goes. Yeah. And this is how a Gemini operates. Like it's diabolical to switch up with a Gemini. Like I said, Uncle Donnie's a Gemini. So is Tupac, Kendrick Lamar, Kanye. There are quite few. Prince, um, Patti LaBelle, Miles Davis. Yeah. Those are things to keep in mind. While creative, we also are able to create chaos in a beneficial way. So think that one through. All right. We're in Cancer. So Cancer was building and doing very well at it, stacking that dough. Go Cancer. And then you see either somebody's offering Cancer something or Cancer's thinking about an offer or probably thinking about the one that got away. Either way, they're making sure that they have enough money because if they run into that person again, they're going to make an offer. And if not, they're thinking about the offer that they kept away. Or if not, they're thinking about why did this dusty lady or man have this cup in my face when I'm trying to get my money together? All right, Cancer. Get into your third card because Cancers are funny like that. They've always got somebody pursuing them, but you know, they've always got somebody better sometimes. Sometimes comparison can be the thief of joy. Are you going to be happy where you are, Cancer, or are you just going to keep working yourself? Definitely, definitely. Tupac energy is great. I think he was tortured because he was more autistic than he was a thug, and he was brought up in a thuggish environment that forced his hand when really he was actually a real gentle soul. It's just that he had no problem with smacking the crap out of you because in some environments you have to put your heart aside and put your dukes up. I got something. And what you don't know about Prince is one, he was ultra masculine. Yes, all 5'4" of him with them heels on. He was ultra masculine, beautiful hair, but he had a serious side to him, ultra spiritual, and good at sports. He was the enigma that you never thought you needed, and that's how most Geminis are. We are polarizing, enigmatic, and confusing because a lot of us are before our times. Like nobody was ever ready for us before we came. So that is common in most Gemini. So yeah, Prince is definitely the prototype of a Gemini right there. And Cancer actually goes really good with a Gemini depending on the development. So a Cancer can be good if they're operating out of the right source, but it can be also really bad for a Cancer and a Gemini because a Cancer and a Gemini can go into competition because whose heart is bigger? Who's creating more? And that's where that can go bad at. So you have to be very careful. If you are a Gemini with a Cancer, yeah, it's it's a thin line between love and hate, and my baby's great and I'm great. Like, yeah. And also, if you have it in your planetary alignments, yeah, you can be very emotional. And somebody can get hurt when they mess with your emotions because you're too deep and you feel things bigger, bigger. Like you feel things big in a big, big way. Like Broadway stage theatrical big. So if you do have that heart, you have a wonderful, beautiful heart. You have to protect it. You have to protect it because it's real serious. It get real serious when you deal with a Gemini with Cancer in there. It get real serious. It gets too serious. You could feel things that aren't even in the room. So be very careful. And it is a talent, it is a gift. And it feels like a curse sometimes because you feel without even knowing what you're feeling. So ask yourself the questions, go to yourself. What am I feeling? What is this? Who does this belong to? Who do I know that could be possibly going through this? Maybe this person needs help or space, or you just need to cut cord with that person because when you feel in such a way, you either have those people in your life or you let them go because they'll drain on all of your energy. That's something that you could get in other classes that I will, because I have to allow you to grow into this community because energy is different. K-pop. Hey, bro. Do you know about that cartoon K-pop and the Demons? That is a good cartoon. Then if you know about it, then you know about it. Then you know about it. And the fact that you even spoke Lilith, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So then we've got the 5 of Cups with this Cancer. Like I said, it's about offers with Cancer. You work too hard to accept bad offers or take bad offers, Cancer. So if you have too many options, go sit down and don't take any, because Cancers don't usually make great decisions in this season. They overthink and they get very emotional, and the holidays pull at them, especially family oriented Cancers. Like their emotions are all over the place. So I don't think you should make any emotional decisions right now, Cancer, because this is not your heartstrings are pulled all over the place, especially if you're in families, especially if you are susceptible to emotional incest, where your family knows that they can use your heart against you. And that's for anybody who has, right, a Heyoka empath, right? This is exactly what we're talking about. They feel too much, and people take advantage of Heyoka empaths because they pull you in such a way. So be mindful, Cancer. If you don't know what to do with your heart and it's not in a good place, keep it in your pocket. All right, that's for Cancer. So we've got Leo. Nope, we were at the end because we started at Leo. All right, so yeah, Cancer was pretty heavy because yeah, you want to make sure. I like options. I love different candies to choose from. I'm just playing. You funny. But yeah, as we go and as you learn about empaths, you definitely have to be careful. And when you hit to Gemini, Cancers, and cusp, and how we run into each other in alignments, those are the hearts. Those are the hearts that you have to be very careful with. Yeah. So, like I said, and hopefully that person that has that bruja, she's not one of those Cancers, because they're definitely going to wake up as a frogwork goat. Leos are great lovers. Um, if you are a Cancer, be careful. Leos are intense. They are intense. They can love you to the point where you guys can think about each other miles away, and yeah, the telepathic connection is great, but you have to be careful with the Leos. They are intense, and a little bit of violence turns them on, so you have to be very careful with your Leo. So tread lightly. Super passionate. I had a Leo that used to actually find me. I would turn my GPS off. He found me at a listening party. I had on headphones. When I turned around, he was there. I was like, whoo! And the toxic side of that is I was excited. So naughty. I was like, get me out of here. Low key, but I was fighting. Another story, another time. See you all later. Have a great day. Yes. I was like, pick me up too.